Hey y'all, Rob the American here, and welcome to Tales of Manchester and of Watches. Now, when I started this YouTube channel, one of the goals I set for myself was to highlight the city of Manchester that I've come to love. It often gets forgotten in the UK. I've shared with y'all interesting history, buildings, all kinds of stuff, but I've always done it during the day. So this time, we're going out at night. And some of the buildings in this city are lit up spectacularly. But before we get started, I got to run a little early morning errand. And I'm going to take y'all with me. Now, if you stay to the end of this video, you get a bonus. I got rickrolled. And on my wrist today is going to be this. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to strap this on. And I hope y'all will join me. Come on. All right, good morning, y'all. It's a beautiful day in Manchester. Look at those blue skies. Now, it's very cold, though. Alexa said right now it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit, but she also said it's going up to 49 degrees Fahrenheit today. So 49 degrees, subtract 30 and divide by 2, 19 divided by 2 is 19 divided by 2. 2 times 9, 2 times 10 is 20. So something like that. Anyway, it's going to be great. Now, you're probably wondering why I am filming at the daytime, because this is supposed to be Manchester by night. And the reason for that is, in order for me to stay up late, I got to go get some caffeine. So I'm taking y'all with me to a place that's a bit of a hidden treasure in Manchester. And I will explain that as we get a little bit closer. So hold on your britches and just wait. All right, y'all, I've just turned the corner off of Deansgate onto Whitworth Street West. Look at those blue skies. My God, the sun. I don't even know what that feels like anymore. Anyway, on our right-hand side, I'm going to flip this around. On our right-hand side is the Deansgate train station. All right, have a look at that. All right, this is one of the train stations we haven't looked at. And then on the left-hand side of that is the Deansgate Castlefield tram stop. All right. Now, we're getting ready to turn right and go underneath the railroad tracks. And you might say, why would we do that? And I'll explain that as we get a little closer. All right, y'all. We're going to take a right on Bugle Street. What a cool name. And we are going underneath the railroad tracks. You can see the train above. We're going to take a left onto Hewitt Street. All right. And underneath these railroad tracks is ManCoCo, coffee bar and roastery. Now, how I found out about this place is our pal Dan, who used to work at Foundation Coffee in the Northern Quarter, also good pals of ours and a great place to go, came over here and he was telling me about it. He said, Rob, you've got to come over and check it out. And so that's why we are here today. Now, the roastery and coffee bar was founded in 2011 by Stuart Bromley, an ex-policeman originally from Preston, who had spent several years roasting as a hobby in his home. He invested in a 5-kilo roaster, found the right spot underneath these railroad tracks, and the rest is history. ManCoCo processes the coffee beans at the roastery and sends them next door to the coffee shop. Talk about fresh. All right, y'all, we are heading into the roastery. We're going to have a soup around, and then we'll go into the coffee shop. All right, check this out, y'all. This is super cool. And this is where all the magic happens. Oh, this is awesome. So on our right-hand side are the bags of coffee. And Stuart has visited all kinds of countries, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Brazil, Peru, Guatemala, in search of the perfect coffee bean. And once he gets those perfect coffee beans, they go into these roasters. Check this out. The one in the back corner is the original one that got all of this started. And this is super cool too, y'all. So that once the beans come out of the roaster, they go into this. They're all dropped into this, which cools the coffee beans down before they are bagged or taken next door to be ground for coffee. Oh, this is awesome, y'all. Now that we've had a look at the roastery, let's go next door to the coffee bar and have a seat and have a chat. Check this out, y'all. Wow. We are right under the trains, and you will hear them. Check this out, y'all. Very cool. All right, y'all. We've had a seat. We've gotten something to drink, and have a look at this. Oh, yeah. This is the Timex Todd Snyder Beekman. Now, let me repeat that again. The Timex Todd Snyder Beekman. Now, Todd Snyder is an American fashion designer. And I'm not going to lie, I had no idea who he was. I guess I'm not in the target on this. But if he does his clothes like he does his watches, he's A-okay in my book. Now, this watch is based on a Timex design from the 1960s, focusing on racing cars. And so this watch covers two of the things I love most: classic watches and classic cars. One of the coolest things about this watch, it has a built-in tachymeter. That's the red meter on the inside. And what a tachymeter does, it measures the speed of a moving object. So for example, you stop the seconds hand on the 12. Then when the vehicle begins, you start the seconds hand again. And when it gets to the 1 mile point, you stop it again. And the meter on the inside will tell you how fast that vehicle was going. How cool is that, y'all? This is not my watch, and unfortunately, I went to a watch enthusiast meeting, and one of the guys had this on his wrist, and I went insane when I saw it. I thought, this is the coolest watch ever. And we're talking about a watch guy whose watches are worth thousands and thousands of pounds. He's got some beautiful watches, but this is the one that I fell in love with. And when it came out, was released 6 or 7 years ago, it cost about $150. And that just goes to show you that watches don't have to be expensive to be awesome. And this one is super awesome. Why don't we have a closer look? You can see why this watch caught my attention. I've never seen anything quite like it. And with that Indiglo, wow, this watch is a winner. It's a 40 millimeter stainless steel case with a quartz movement, so you never have to wind it. It is awesome. Look how good this watch looks on my 6.5 inch wrist. The thin profile works in its favor. It's amazing. Well, this is Manchester by night at the Royal Exchange. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that looks great. This is the Stock Exchange Hotel. It is a spectacular building. We're going to try and get in here at night. That street lamp kind of messes it up. It's overly bright. But look at the detail on this building, even at night. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. This is Manchester at its best. Look at this, right on the corner of Booth Street and Fountain Street. Wow. Look at this. Ah, absolutely stunning. We are on Kennedy Street. Check out this row of pubs. This is like stepping back in time. Look at this shelf. How great does this look at night? We're in front of the Manchester Art Gallery. Look at this. Wow. This is really spectacular. Wow. Check out this casino, y'all. Look at this building. Wow. That's cool. All right, y'all, let's check the time. Oh, how awesome is that? Wow. This is the intersection of Princess Street and Portland Street, y'all. Look at that. That's pretty cool. We're still making our way down Princess Street, y'all. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. And this is Whitworth Lock, y'all. Check that out. Wow. That is stunning. Look at this. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. We're going to have to see this during the daytime, too. Wow. That is awesome, y'all. Look at that entrance. They sure don't make them like that anymore, do they? Wow, look at that. Feels almost like you're in New York City. 70 Oxford Street, y'all. Right across the street from the Kimpton Clock Tower Hotel. Look at that. That's super. Wow, look at this. Still on Oxford Street. This is spectacular. Look at that, y'all. Wow. That is something else. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. Check this out, y'all. This is Lee Building. Look at this. It's got a totally Art Deco vibe. Wow. That's super cool. Y'all, here we have another Manchester institution, Rain Bar. This place in the summertime, they have the most amazing patio out back. It's great. I've been here a zillion times. It is definitely a Manchester institution. We are back at Britain's Protection. This was the site of my second video. If y'all haven't seen it, you should check it out. This is the most amazing place. Look at this, y'all. Manchester Central, the Timex Convention Center, formerly train station. Look at that. Wow, how amazing is that? And right across the street, Bridgewater Hall, the concert venue. We are back in St. Peter's Square, the site of my very first video, Manchester Central Library. Look how incredible that looks at night, y'all. That whole top row of columns are lit. That's amazing. And then, of course, across the street is the incredible Midland Hotel. Look at that. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, this city is so beautiful at night. All right, y'all, this is Manchester by night. Except for this part of the video, I am with 17,000 of my closest friends. Check that out, y'all. Wow.
Stand up.
It is Saturday night. I'm wearing Manchester for God's sake. Take me your mothers. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is say, and know you satisfy everything in me. You shouldn't waste a single day. So don't stop me falling, it's destiny calling. Power I just can't deny. It's never changing, when you hear me I'm saying, I want you to know this. Here we go, let's go, come on. Together forever and ever to part. Together forever we two. Don't you know I will do heaven?
All right, y'all, that's it for me today. I've got a really big thank you to Stuart and Dan over at ManCoCo. So if you're in Manchester during the day, come over to Deansgate train station, go to street behind Hewitt Street, and under the arches, look for these guys. They're super friendly, and their coffees are outstanding. And then if you're in Manchester at night, walk around the city center looking at all these spectacular buildings that are lit up. So I've given y'all something to do both day and night when you're in Manchester. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and join me next time for another amazing Manchester story and another super awesome watch. All right, y'all, be well.